Hi guys, it's me again. Sorry it's been so long since I made a video. I had to make a few changes in life. I guess you could say life happened. Uh, Everything's been going okay. It's nothing like not an emergency or nothing that happened to prevent me from making videos. It's just, well, it don't matter what happens in this whole world. It don't ever stop for you. So you gotta kind of just gather what you can and keep on going. But I've had a few things change, like I said. Um, I had one thing that's changed that you've seen a lot here the last few videos that I made. I was doing a lot of work to my truck. It was a 2006 Ford F-250 6.0, so it was diesel. I'd made it a long ways, but it just got to where diesel around here was just getting too high, and you know, just financial issues. I ended up having to get rid of it. But I am going to get another one. I don't know if it'll be a 6.0 or not, which I ain't got nothing against 6.0. It's been a damn good truck to me. After I done the EGR delete and I changed the glow plugs in it, and anyway, I done the EGR delete and I bulletproofed it. That's what I done. But head studs and all that. I never had not a one issue out of it except for when that one, I think the one fuel injector went out on it, and the injector itself didn't go out. What it was is, I guess, the O-rings on the injectors just get wear out over time, and I got some better injector O-rings and had it put in the shop and had them put them on for me. I could have done it myself, but like I said, time, I fixed the oil rails, but one of the O-rings on one of the oil rails come undone. I mean, it just, like, I don't know, it just wore out, I guess. I don't know, more or less. But what happened is, this is whenever I first got the truck too. It was already like that. But you could start the truck and you could drive it for however long, as long as it was running, it was all right. But the second you shut it down, you're just gonna have to wait for the motor to cool off before it even start again, because what happened is, over time, when that motor got hot, it thinned that oil out, and when it thinned that oil out, it, unless that oil got thick again, whenever you try to start it, it just ease off oil pressure and around that O-ring, so yeah, it wouldn't start. But I actually had changed both of them out myself, and I put different ones in there, the ones that had the plastic O-ring, and then to keep it from, wiggling back and forth in there and wearing out so fast. They got another name for the part that I'm talking about. It's not actually the oil rail itself. It's I can't think. Anyway, whenever if you pull off your valve covers, it's a head about that big screwed down into your oil rail, and it's got it's not a star, not a star bit, but like a square. You could stick your ratchet in it. Just the ratchet itself don't have no extension. I mean, you can put an extension on it if you wanted to, I reckon, but it don't take a socket of any kind. And you just break it loose real easily and screw it out. That was it. I think it's like a cac tube, maybe. I know it wasn't a cac pipe, because that's the fucking turbo. Anyway, but anyway, that's that's all said and done with. I ain't got the truck no more, so unfortunately, I love that truck to death. Man, that truck was a blast. But get better on fuel mileage. I ended up having to get a gasser. and unfortunately it's not a truck. And I miss that bad. But I do have a 2005 Ford Mustang. Um, but I'm going to be doing some work on. And in the process of doing work on it, I'm getting back on my feet so I can get another truck. So if you just hang with me, and cars aren't your thing, I totally understand. But if you just hang in there and give me a little bit of time, and hey, you might find something that I'm doing this Mustang that you like, make you want to go out and buy one. Hell, I don't know. But like I said, if you'll just give me some time, I'll get another one, and we'll start all over with something new. So, um, it's obviously it's unfortunately it's dark. It's dark outside, and the car happens to be black. Um, but if it weren't for that, I'd take you out and show it to you. Which I might do it anyway and see if we, show you around the inside anyway. We got a light on the inside of it, so it needs some work. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not straight off showroom floor by no means. But it's not a bad car either. It just needs minor things. I picked it up on Ordale. It had actually previously been in an accident, and I guess insurance paid that out on it, and so it is a salvaged vehicle. But you know what? Some of your best vehicles on the road are salvaged vehicles, so I'm not too worried about that. Never have been. If you might notice a few things on it that are different, varying from side to side, but it's nothing. Everything it's nothing that can't be fixed. The only real main things that need to be replaced are the tires, the shifter knob, and I think that's it. Oh, the e-brake needs to be fixed. But for the time being, you can't beat that. I got an appointment for the car to be going put in the shop next week. So, and what they're going to do is they're going to fix the e-brake then. But if everything goes according to plan, it's not going to be real expensive. It's something I could do myself, providing I had the proper stuff to do it with. I don't have a lift, and if you know a Mustang, they sit low to the ground, and I've got a floor jack. Hell yeah, I can do that, but it's not very safe crawling up under a car with just a floor jack, and I don't really feel safe crawling up under a car with it being on jack stands either, sitting that low to the ground. Because all it takes one of them to fall over, and then you'd be screwed. But I don't know. It's like I said, 2005, 5-speed. It's not a V8. It's not a GT, guys. It's a V6. And but I actually wanted a V6 because simple fact, I'm better on gas mileage and for now. But I wanted. Anybody can make a V8 fast. It's naturally fast anyway, And I don't know. I've always been one to be up for a challenge, and so I figured that if I got a V6, then it'd be more of a challenge to keep up with a V8 that's been modified to a certain extent. So that's my challenge. Providing later on down the road, if I can. I don't even know if it's possible. I ain't done really any research at all yet. But I'm going to do some research and see if there ain't no way that I can hook this motor up with twin turbos, some NOS, and a whole bunch of other goodies to be able to support the twin turbos and the NOS. Plus, you know, upgrade my drivetrain, my sway bars and all that good jazz. Put a new exhaust system on it. Put some window louvers on it, tint windows. I actually, when I got the car, it had no radio in it whatsoever. Okay. And the guy that I bought the car from said that he had an old radio. Excuse me, guys. But anyway, the old radio that he had put it in the car, and it actually hooked it up, and it wouldn't work. And so the radio was bad. Well, come to find out, what it was is I bought a brand new radio. Okay, brand new. And I hooked it up in the car. Nothing. So I got to fiddling around with it, and ended up, I just went ahead and rewired the whole thing. Because some reason, even with the fuse, I checked all the fuses and everything to it, and they were all good, you know, and I didn't really get that part, but so I just went ahead and rewired it, and it works fine now. Yeah, I mean, it needs a little bit extra work, because when I turn the accessory on, it don't come on. I mean, and that's another thing that's weird about it is I've got a hot wire from the battery to the firewall and into the dash, and a fuse, and then also got a wire from the fuse to the radio. And then I went back, found a accessory wire under the dash, and I hooked into it and then ran it to my accessory wire on my wiring harness. And it don't do nothing. So, but I mean, it works whenever you start the car just fine. I mean, you don't even start the car, just turn the key on all the way and it'll work. But for some reason it won't work in accessory. I don't know why that is, but another thing, I got to get 2 new door speakers for the front and 1 for the back. There's only 1 speaker that works at the moment, at the current time. But you know, work in progress. Had a lot going on here lately. It just seems like if it's not one thing, it's another. So I'm gonna try to get everything lined out again and get everything on the ball and get a move on, get this thing rolling again. You know, my wife right now, she's at work. Unfortunately, she works in the daytime and me in the day. So, but we get our days off. She gets 3 days off and I get 3 days off. So we spend those 3 days together because luckily they're same days. I don't know how that worked out, but we got it made now. So, but yeah, I just wanted to drop in, let y'all know that, you know, some things have changed, but then again, maybe for the better. I miss my truck, I really do. I always will. I don't know, that was my dream truck. I always wanted a 6.0. And it's a nice truck too, with a Lariat. I know it wasn't no King Ranch or no Platinum or nothing like that, you know, nowadays, but I sure was proud of that thing. But, well, I'll get another one and be just as proud of it as I was that one. So, right now, back in the past videos, you've seen me driving my wife's car. It was a 2003, or I think it's a 3, may have been a 4, 2004 Pontiac Grand Am. Anyway, it took a shit on us that one day, actually not too long after I made that video, matter of fact. But I done some work on it, and it, just everything happened, and I had to kind of postpone it for a while. But yesterday I finally got it going, and it's in operating condition. There's only a couple things that I can think of that need to be replaced on it still yet, and that's 2 vacuum lines and map sensor. So, took time, but with patience, patience is a virtue. Let's put it that way. Um, Everything happens in time. But I got the battery out of it right now. It's in the shop here, in the garage right there, on the charger. So, yeah, but it's been crazy. Can't think of anything real important that needs to be said. I got I finally got a Netflix on TV, and I usually sit in there and watch that when I get a chance to. Get a chance to sit down and be lazy. But I figured, might as well start YouTube back, get it going. And for those of you who don't know, I'm not really one for doing YouTube for money, so I don't make no profit off of it by no means. But I do like getting on there and making videos. I don't make as many as I could because of the simple fact of I don't know, my phone's all I got really to use for a camera. But I guess, and again, that's all anybody ever uses really. But you see these people go out and buy these high dollar video cameras, and I don't know. I ain't really got the money to do that, so I just use my old phone. So if the video quality is kind of poor or whatever, in advance I apologize for that. But do what I can with what I got. So anyhow, let's meander out here for a minute. I may that's another thing. I am not acknowledged very well with how to operate cameras on anything. But so there may be a part 2 of this, because I want to try to take the time to show you, the battery and whatnot. But it's just a battery on a battery charger. I got it on a Tranquil charge right now. And it was dead. It was dead. Well, it was so dead that it wouldn't even, when I turned the key on, you couldn't tell. Wouldn't even pop the trunk. So that tells you what it was. And I wish I could have started this video a little bit earlier, but I got caught up with some things this evening. Had to take my wife to work, and then I came back home, and I was in the process taking the battery out of the car, put it on charge, and my brother called and asked me if I'd go over to his house and finish weed eating his yard right quick and stuff. So I had to do that. But by the time I got that done, you know, it was already dark, so. But, if it weren't for that, I'd take a video of the car right quick, put it on there, but shit, I've already been on here for 20 minutes. Anyway, I'll get off here, sometime tomorrow, if I don't forget, I'll make a video of the car, kind of give you a, you know, a little tour of the car, and all that good stuff, so look forward to that. And with that said, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. So y'all take it easy and have a good night. Go anywhere, drive safe, and see you later. All right, later, guys.